skipping T and playing no games. Should already know my name when I speak NCC flame. Got my YouTube poppin', man. Like, subscribing, everything in between. You already know. Money, man. You already know I have it.
Yeah. Gotta be more careful how you talking to a king now. Wrist so cold, they look like Beijing clouds. They ain't believe me, I took that fall, then I flew. QB when I run the dog pound like a zoo. Gold chain swing like a moon ring pressure. 5th round pick, but I still sign letters. They was there and now I'm living every headline. Throwing 6 with my eyes closed, telepath line. Grew from the mud like a rose with a grin. I was the talk of the town, now I'm making the deals. 5th round tag on my back, that's a sticker. Still came through, throwing lasers like a wizard. They ain't wanna see me win, so I danced in the pocket. Froze my wrist, got snow in my locker. Took that slide like a slip and slide prayer. Now I got haters sitting front with my chair. I been like my vocal cords, I break molds. Sipping truth from a Gatorade bottle, reload. They wanted bench press, I gave them big shows. Gotta be more careful how you mention me now. Went from back row to the top of the brown. Chains on chains like I just got crowned. QB1 and the fans too loud. Walk through the pain like it's Gucci on my ankle. Media flip flop, now they praise like a thank you. Got my gold Cuban swinging like a jump rope. In my AP, got more cuts than a cutthroat. Baptized in the hate, now I glide on the stage. Shedeur ain't shook, boy, I slide with the raid. Throw dots like I'm playing Madden on rookie. Only 12 that matter, not Brady looking. Woo!
What going on? We late tonight. Oh, the computer froze. So what going on with this thing? It just messed up. Wow.
Gotta be more careful how you talking to a king now. Wrist so cold, they look like Beijing clouds. They ain't believe me, I took that fall, then I flew.
They gotta be more
when I run the dog pound like a zoo. Gold chain swing like a moon ring pressure. 5th round pick, but I still sign letters. They was there and now I'm living every headline. Throwing 6 with my eyes closed, telepath line. Grew from the mud like a rose with a grin. I was the talk of the town, now I'm making the deals. 5th round tag on my back, that's a sticker. Still came through, throwing lasers like a wizard. They ain't wanna see me win, so I danced in the pocket. Froze my wrist, got snow in my locker. Took that slide like a slip and slide prayer. Now I got haters sitting front with my chair. I been like my vocal cords, I break molds. Sipping truth from a Gatorade bottle, reload. They wanted bench press, I gave them big shows. Gotta be more careful how you mention me now. Went from back row to the top of the brown. Chains on chains like I just got crowned. QB1 and the fans too loud. Walk through the pain like it's Gucci on my ankle. Media flip flop, now they praise like a thank you. Got my gold Cuban swinging like a jump rope. In my AP, got more cuts than a cutthroat. Baptized in the hate, now I glide on the stage. Shedeur ain't shook, boy, I slide with the raid. Throw dots like I'm playing Madden on rookie. Only 12 that matter, not Brady looking.
Hey, I'm 100% for 100%. Y'all better start believing what I'm talking about. I'm 100% for 100%. Y'all better write it down, mark it down, write this date down. August 25th, 2025. Money Man is 100% on everything I've been saying. So guess what? Gonna happen next, what I'm about to say. Shadeur gonna be forced to play for the Browns. They gonna be forced to play Shedeur this season, and it's gonna happen sooner than later. I told that what happened in the preseason, same thing gonna happen in the regular season, and they ain't gonna be able to move them up out of there. They ain't gonna move. Look here, they ain't gonna be able to move them up out of there. I told y'all Joe Flacco was gonna be the starter, and I said y'all thought I was crazy. Y'all always think I'm crazy. I came on here and said the Browns, Kevin said they ain't keeping 4 quarterbacks. I told y'all the 2 odd men out was Shedeur and Kenny Pickett. I said Kenny Pickett getting traded. I've been saying that since Kenny Pickett been on this team. Y'all ain't been listening. Nah, Joe Flacco getting cut. I said Joe Flacco the starter. That's why they signed him. He all smiles. Joe Flacco know he wasn't going nowhere. Boom, they named Joe Flacco the starter. I said Kenny Pickett trade. Kenny Pickett ain't played the whole preseason. Kenny Pickett ain't played the whole preseason, and I told her that depth chart, it didn't matter. That depth chart didn't matter. They still had Kenny Pickett at number 2. It ain't played a preseason game. Come on now. Y'all better start believing what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying next. I need somebody to write it down right now. Write the time and the date. The Browns are going to be forced to play Shedeur because, one, Joe Flacco going to start playing bad. They're going to put Dillon Gabriel in there. He going to get hurt. I ain't wishing nobody to get hurt. I'm just telling you how it's going to happen. I'm just telling you how it's going to happen. So look here. Look here. We still got a day. We still got a day left. I still got a day left. Miss Roberts, hold on now. I ain't been home all day. We still got a day left. I ain't saying the Browns don't trade Shedeur, but hey, they do some weird stuff over here. So we gonna have to wait and see, but I doubt it though. I doubt it. The way they moving, I doubt it. I doubt it. And now the Browns got 10 draft picks and potentially could have 13. The Browns got 10 draft picks. They bring Huntley back. Look, I was about to watch their clip of Tony G, and you know how he talk. You know how Tony G talk. Be ridiculous how that man be talking, man. Look at that. I was in my car riding back, and I seen this thing pop up on my phone. Brown trade Kenny Pickett for a 5th round pick. I told y'all his value was a 5th round pick. They traded a 5th round pick to get him. His value was a 5th round pick. So how you gonna have him in front of Shedeur if Shedeur a 5th round pick? The value right now is the same. No, Kenny Pickett was a 1st rounder. I said right now. Kenny Pickett value was worth a 5th round pick. Shedeur is a 5th round pick. So you need to start comparing 5th round pick to 5th round pick. That's what I had told y'all. How is Kenny Pickett better if he's worth a 5th round pick? I said that. Just like I said everything else. But I'm crazy. Y'all don't believe nothing I say. I put out another video today. I done uploaded that video 3 times, and now one of y'all knew it. I uploaded that video 3 times, and it finally just got over 1,000 views, and barely over 1,000. Kevin might get traded next, and Andrew Barry. This is in both of them somewhere. I'm telling you. But then I got this little piece right here. I can't even show it real. Hold on. Let me go back. This little piece right here. So apparently Jimmy Haslam is giving this his timetable of 2 to 3 year window and kind of player development. He want to build this team through the draft. I'm paraphrasing it, so y'all can read it if you want to, the whole thing. But the Browns got 10 picks right now and could potentially have 13. Have 13 picks. He giving a 2 to 3 year window and develop player development. So that telling me they either gonna develop Dillon Gabriel or Shadeur, or they're gonna develop both of them. That's what they're telling me. So drafting a quarterback next year in 2026 draft don't seem like a possibility right now with this statement. But just like Andrew Barry been lying, talking about they ain't trading Kenny Pickett, they keeping 4 quarterbacks. They lie. Kevin came out and said, this how I'm telling y'all, they keep talking, they keep lying so much, and they keep talking, they telling on themselves. Kevin said they ain't keeping 4 quarterbacks. And I got on here right on live and I said, I told y'all, Shedeur and Kenny Pickett is the odd man out. Because they still got Deshaun Watson. They're still going to be the big thing. If Deshaun Watson come back fully healthy and get the clear bill of health, what they going to do with him? what they gonna do with him? And that mean a lot for Shedeur. But I know one thing: the Browns gonna try everything in their power not to play Deshaun Watson. I tell you that. They're gonna try everything in their power. If Deshaun Watson come back and he clear bill of health, they are not gonna try to play him at all. At all. It's crazy. Then, before we get to them, look at this. Browns are expected to release wide receiver return, especially DeAndre Carter. And y'all seen what number he had on. Somebody had said this back in the beginning when they were picking the number. He's like, what did they cut him? I said, it's a high possibility, but I don't think 12 gonna change his number. Because I got 12, you got 12, she got 12, Unc got 12, Auntie got 12, Grandmama got 12, Granddaddy got 12, little nephew got 12, cuz got 12, little brother got 12, your little son got 12. Everybody got 12. So him going to 2, now everybody got to buy 2. Or we just gonna cover up the one. We gonna get a brown sharper and color up the color in the one. That's what y'all gonna do. Y'all gonna get a brown sharper and color in the one. Cause that's what I might have to do. That's what I might have to do. I'm saying I don't mind getting to it all, but still, I don't think Shedeur gonna change his number. That's just my opinion. But I don't think he's gonna change his number at all. But yo. Why they gotta come out with videos talking about this trade?
All right, folks, listen. Kenny Pickett traded to the Raiders for a 5th-round pick. They got him for a 5th-round pick in DTR. Ultimately, no harm, no foul. Listen, I know all of the moves the Browns have made this offseason at quarterback, a lot of question marks. Is it really the best? A 4-man competition? How they got there might not be the most ideal way, but ultimately, you have a veteran in Joe Flacco, and you have 2 young rookies behind him. You might not love it, but ultimately, where they are today, the quarterback room is much better than where it was at the beginning of the season. Injury ultimately forced the hand of the Browns. I think they really liked him. I think if he wasn't hurt, that is in Kenny Pickett, he's probably named your day 1 starter. For him, unfortunately, he got injured, was never a part of the competition when things got rolling. The Browns played Kenny Pickett. Wouldn't that be ironic if you know what? I'm not even going to go there. Joe Flacco, Dillon Gabriel, Shedeur Sanders, that's your QB room.
That's what I was saying. I was telling y'all, how in the world is Mary Kay?
Kenny Pickett.
How in the world is Mary Kay coming out saying Kenny Pickett the starter? They want Kenny Pickett to be the starter. I told y'all she be getting paid to write the articles. Y'all ain't gonna believe me yet. They need to put me on nightcap. So I can start making it big money for all these things I'm talking about, because y'all don't believe nothing I'm saying. I'm telling y'all, Mary Kay be lying, Val. See? Mary Kay be lying. I'm telling y'all, she was pumping up Kenny Pickett and Dillon Gabriel. Mainly Tony G was pumping up Dillon Gabriel. But Mary Kay kept saying, Kenny Pickett they want Kenny Pickett to be the starter. They want Kenny Pickett to be the starter. I don't care about him being hurt. I figured they plan on trading him anyway, regardless. Because when it came down to it, who you want to pick? Kenny Pickett or Shedeur? Because we all know they weren't getting rid of Dillon Gabriel. They ain't getting rid of him. They weren't. So who you wanted to pick? Shedeur Sanders or Kenny Pickett? Kenny Pickett got film in the NFL. Shedeur is yet to be seen with the highest potential out of all these quarterbacks. Everybody will pump at Kenny. Don't blame it on no hamstring. Because like our Jizzy said earlier, he wasn't hurt. My hamstring healed up. I don't know what grade he was, but it only take like 2 to 3 weeks. Especially he was getting round-the-clock treatment. Come on now. Unless he just ripped it straight off the muscle, straight off the bone, then that's something different. I'm telling you, they be lying. They're what they call lying. They do the opposite of what they say. They call lying. But what I'm saying is, don't be surprised when Shedeur Sanders is forced to play for the Browns. I'm telling you. Kenny ain't say never mind. Kenny said, hey, I'm still hurt. Y'all get rid of me up out of here. That man ain't even played the whole didn't play not one game in the preseason. How he was still gonna be ahead of Shadeur? I'm telling you.
And there it is. Kenny Pickett sent off to Las Vegas. You sent the 5th round pick for him. You get a 5th rounder back. Fair exchange, no robbery, like my aunt Denise always says. And now it's crystal clear what the Browns quarterback room will be. Joe Flacco will be your starter. Dillon Gabriel will be the backup. Shedeur Sanders, 3rd quarterback. Makes sense. Browns let the process play out. And now we know exactly what their depth chart at QB is going to look like.
Did they let it play out? Did they really let it play out? I was supposed to have RG3 up here. Did the Browns really let it play out? I don't think they really let it play it out because, like RG3 said, they would have had a foul competition. It would have been a foul competition. Now, bro, hard to look at. I can't keep watching. It looks in his face. He hard to look at. But Tony G, I ain't looked at this yet. All these videos, I ain't looked at nothing yet. All I did was put it up. So y'all getting the first reaction, first view from me. And maybe y'all seen it already because y'all be on everything before I even look at it. I can't even get it out. Y'all be leaving coming, this and such and such. I was like, dang, I got to pull it up. Let me get to it.
Hey, everybody. Tony Grossi here with the news that the Browns have traded Kenny Pickett to the Las Vegas Raiders for a 5th round draft choice. Now, this is something I suggested this morning in a column on The Land on Demand. It makes perfect sense for the Browns, for Kenny Pickett, and for Dillon Gabriel, who has earned the respect of the coaches and his teammates to enter the season as the number 2 quarterback, first in line behind Joe Flacco. Now, what does this mean about QB3? Will the Browns trust Shedeur Sanders in that role, or might they bring back Tyler Huntley? I don't know, but they feel they're in competent hands with Joe Flacco, who's an Iron Man, and Dillon Gabriel, again, who has proven he's advanced enough to start his rookie season as a number 2 quarterback. So good move, I think, by Andrew Berry. It unclogs this quarterback logjam, and I think it continues the positivity of this Browns preseason.
Man, whatever. It don't unclog nothing. And then he always got to spin it. You going to throw Tyler Huntley's name in there now. Come on. We just got rid of quarterback. Now you talking about they're going to bring in another vet that jumps your door. That's what you saying. Because I ain't even watched the other video, but I just pulled it up. But so now Tony G, now Dillon Gabriel, your boy, QB2. This the only way Shadeur moved up. If y'all think about it. This the only way Shadeur moved up. One of them had to go. Kenny Pickett, it didn't matter what he did on the field. Kenny Pickett had to lead for Shadeur to go up. Shadeur was QB4 or QB5, and now he QB3. Because you still got to, hey, I'm telling you, listen to what I'm saying now. Deshaun Watson still out there. I ain't paying that man $80 million to sit at the house now. Bruh, sign me up for that then. If you gonna pay me $80 million to sit at the house or stand on the sideline, not only am I getting $80 million, I'm getting $80 million for 2 years. That's $160 million to get rid of me. $160 million to tell me bye. Look, pay me $160 million and tell me buy. I'll pack my bags, your bags, and everybody else's bags. We all gonna be gone. Give me $160 million. Then say bye. Bro, you crazy. Come on now. Y'all tripping. You gotta count Deshaun Watson in this. And then they bring back Tyler Huntley, they're gonna be crazy. Now look at this mess he said. That's why he said that.
You thought the top 3 quarterbacks after training camp is over is what?
My 3-man quarterback team would have been Flacco, Gabriel, and Tyler Huntley. Huntley's like, he's an ideal third quarterback because he's got the physical, legs to run out of trouble if he gets in the game. Then the question is, what do you do with Shedeur?
Yeah.
I don't think this is going to happen. He will make the final roster, but he's almost like he'll be like a practice squad player on the regular roster.
So he didn't make the roster. We went to the practice squad. Would anybody pick him up?
I really doubt it for two reasons.
Oh, Tone, come on. Somebody's got it.
Everybody had the chance to take him in the draft.
Yeah, but you don't think somebody would have took him in the 6th or 7th round?
I don't know.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you the truth. That's the only thing that's probably the first time I agree with Tony on something. On that last statement he said. If Shadeur went to the practice squad, I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I don't think nobody would have picked him up. Because I listened to G-Boy. He said for them to trade him, it gotta be somebody willing to trade for him. I told y'all, if somebody trade for Shadeur, they gotta really want him. I said that. And to be honest, I was on the phone talking to another coach. Be honest, Shadeur probably in the best place he could be right now. Just because he on the team and they're gonna be forced to play him. If he would have got traded like we want, a lot of us want it, and him to be traded to another team, the other team was gonna have to deal with what the Browns dealing with. Now, like I told y'all last night, is it a control thing with the Browns? We're going to bury them on the depth chart, but they just got rid of Kenny Pickett. But like I said, still got to wait for Deshaun Watson to see what they do with him. If they're going to bury and keep Shedeur, mainly going to keep Shedeur at the 3rd string quarterback. And if Joe Flacco and Dillon Gabriel finish the season, where Shedeur stand? Do he get to play? What's their record? Do he get to play if they still sorry, or do they not play him at all when they still sorry? But my prediction and what I'm saying, they're gonna be forced to play him. That's what I'm really thinking. For real. But this whole thing, it ain't unclogged nothing. To me, it didn't, because Shedeur still ain't got no 13 rep. Shedeur still ain't got an opportunity, still ain't got the chance, still ain't ran with the first team. It ain't unclogged nothing until we see Shedeur run with that first team in this, I guess they ain't calling no competition no more, because it wasn't never a competition anyway, but the quarterback competition, until we see him run with the ones, against the ones, then it ain't foul. Jim couldn't trade the player and moving Shedeur up to QB3 still don't make it foul, because we gotta see it with the same type talent that Dillon Gabriel get. See what Shedeur do.
Pick, but he ain't never been a 5th round. And make no mistakes about it. Yes, Shedeur Sanders was a 5th round pick, but he ain't never been a 5th round talent. That's why in his mind, he is saying, I can change a franchise if you give me the opportunity to. Right now,
why he had to put on his Cleveland jersey like he did something out there?
Cleveland is.
Then he got the Heisman Trophy in the back. Hey, he won that thing though.
Not doing that. I looked at the snap count chart. We'll throw that up for you guys on the screen. And people were saying, he was playing with the same guys that Dillon Gabriel was. No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. He was not. He was playing with the 3, 4s, and 5s offensive line. How many sacks did Shedeur have in the game?
More than 5.
No, he had 5.
5.
I had seen that too. They talking about it was only one other person that went in there with Dillon Gabriel. Man, quit that line.
Yeah.
On the offensive line. Quit
5
that line.
sacks in the game, playing behind the 3, 4, and 5 offensive line. 2 of those sacks, he held the ball too long. The other ones, he never had a chance. Wide receivers, did he play with the same wide receivers that Dillon Gabriel did?
No.
No, he didn't. When Shedeur Sanders was put out there with the proper talent around him, he excelled. 2 touchdowns. Shined on the big stage. I know it was the preseason, but it was the most watched preseason game in over a decade. Shined. But when they put him out there with talent of guys that are not going to be on NFL rosters, that was the result. So when people say, hey, they're setting him up for failure, this is what they're talking about. I believe the Browns have good intentions for all the quarterbacks in their room. I don't believe that their execution of making it look like they had the best interest of everybody in the room was there. How can you get a proper assessment of Shedeur Sanders if you don't allow him to play with the same players that Dillon Gabriel played with?
Or even give him the same opportunity of like running the 2-minute drill at the end of the game.
Which is just, again, doesn't make sense. You set yourself up for that. So I say that in closing that I believe the Browns need to trade either Dillon Gabriel or Shedeur Sanders. Because right now, it's not about it not being fair for either guy. It's not a growth or leadership environment for either guy. And that makes it a bad, toxic situation around their quarterback conversation in the media.
Look here. Said I ain't messed up his career. Hey, look. He right. He had that old jersey on, yo. He done went and got him a little Russian wife, didn't he? I didn't know she was sounding like that. I knew she was skin color though, but I didn't know she was Russian or something, whatever that little accent she had. But yeah, he right though. Like I said, I've been saying it. It never was a competition. It never was a competition. Until they come out there and run the same offense with the same players, it ain't a competition. It never was. It never was. Now we here with this. Joe Flacco, Dillon Gabriel, and Shedeur Sanders. They better not bring back Tyler Huntley until Joe Flacco go down and Dillon Gabriel go down. That's the only way they need to bring back Tyler Huntley. And I would say, I think he would be the first person they sign if he ain't picked up by another team. I think he'll be the first person they sign when Shadeur gonna be forced to play because the other two gonna be out. Like I said, I ain't wishing no bad or harm on nobody. I'm just telling you what's gonna happen. That's all I want to say. Who got that bug? I ain't even play it. I ain't even pull it up. I mean, I forgot what his Twitter name was. What his Twitter name again? I forgot. But yeah. So it's still a wait and see. It's still a wait and see. Look at this. That's what I'm saying. I told y'all this too. I said it only gonna take one bad game for Shadeur to start getting talked about. Oh, you did send us that. It's gonna take one bad game, and I told y'all Shadeur gonna get ran through the mud. They up here. I thought it was gonna happen during the season, but I guess this is the season because it was preseason. But I said it was gonna take one bad game, and the haters were gonna be everywhere. As you can see now, ain't none of them trolls in here. Ain't none of them trolls in here. Even though I did block some of them, but it was more than just them that been in there. And I'm telling you right now, ain't none of them in here right now. Yeah, I ain't know he had the twin either. That's why I said he had to call him. That's probably how you got Kenny Pickett. But he had to call him and tell him, hey, bro, what move you think I need to make? What move do you think I need to make? I'm telling you. Hold on, let me get it right up. There it is.
But this is Bug speaking for Bug. So, and these are not Shedeur words. I got for Shedeur. This is Bug speaking for Bug. So for me, the performance yesterday between the Browns with the quarterbacks was, this is my gripe. It's not about Joe Flacco being quarterback one. Joe Flacco rightfully deserves to start out being quarterback one. And unless some changes between nine, whenever, he deserves to salute to Joe. It's not about Dillon being quarterback two. Dillon played a good game yesterday. But what I do care about is when you tell me that it's a quarterback competition, I feel like it's not right to handicap one and then favor the others if it's competition. If it's not a competition and it's gonna be, this is what it's gonna be, just say that and we cool. Don't tell me it's a competition, but then you send me out there with less than, and then send somebody else out there with a whole lot more greater than, and then say, hey, make it work. Especially when you take my number one target and you let him play with every other quarterback on the roster except for me, and that's been my top target from day one. I'm just saying facts. So when we get on the field and people say, well, look at the film, look at this, look at that. Film don't tell you everything. Film don't tell you about those hundreds of reps that I had with a guy that I built so much trust with that I know that no matter what they're doing, I know where he's going to be. I know the timing going to be on point. I know I can count on him to get over versus I got some guys I might not be so, and I ain't really counting on because I don't know. And I don't want to take a chance and throw it to the other team. Film don't tell you all that. But also, it's another thing of, and some say, well, Gage needed opportunities. He had, he needed every opportunity. So they played him with Joe. They played, okay, that's cool. I respect it too. So if he needed every opportunity, he played with Joe. Then he played with Dillon. Why did he not play with the guy who's targeting him the most? And then he played with the guy that came in after him, for a snap or two. So my thing is, if that's the case, why not let him play? If he need every opportunity, let him get that opportunity with his guy too. And then it ain't like it was nothing else because he returned punts and kicks for the rest of the game. He just wasn't playing with the guy that happened to target him the most. So you're gonna not only take my top target from me and make me go do it with a guy that we just signed the week of the game, but you also gonna get my top targets for everybody else to have success with. That's what I'm getting at. Like, let's call a spade a spade. It ain't. And I hear some people like, well, I don't think coach don't want to develop Shedeur. I don't think that's the truth either. I think the coaching staff has done a great job with bringing Shedeur along and developing him. You know what I'm saying? I think they've done a hell of a job and getting to where he's at. The talent that he already is, the work they've done with him is only helping, and he's only gonna keep getting better. So that's not a gripe. That's not an issue. But what we did on yesterday, I don't see how that's good for development to send me out there handicap. You know what I'm saying? With, hey, I ain't gonna say with what, but y'all get what I'm saying. But also, then when I got a chance to redeem myself, and then like, look, okay, let's go. Let me go and get this 2-minute drive now. Let me go and show you how to walk it down. Then you pull me, and don't give me a chance to operate that 2-minute drive because maybe I don't know why. But in my theory, maybe it's because if he go and he pulls it off, then now you got to hear the media talk about it all week, and maybe you don't want to hear that. That ain't what you're trying to hear right now. So again, if it's not about the quarterback competition, just say, hey, it's Joe, it's Dillon, and then it's Shedeur, and then whatever. Simple. We ain't tripping on nothing because it's a walk down process. We got to walk this thing down. We ain't running from the fact of that, but don't sit there and, you know what I'm saying, and make it seem like something that it ain't. That's all I'm saying. Just keep it G with me is all. And these are not.
That's what I ain't understand. I told y'all, I was like, how Gage get elevated and Shedeur didn't? Gage was out there running with Flacco. Then he was out there running with Dillon Gabriel. And Dillon Gabriel almost put him in a wheelchair. Dillon Gabriel threw a pass so high, Gage went up to get it, man. That man almost broke it back. He almost broke it back. All I'm going to say is, I ain't seen Shedeur set up his receiver to get hit and hurt like that. Because that ball placement be like that for a reason when he throw it. When he see and know that that safety or that corner or that linebacker gonna knock his receiver out. That man Gage almost broke. But not one time did we see him out there with Shedeur. And like that he just said, this man Gage went and trained with Shedeur. Shedeur elevated Gage and Luke. Luke caught that one-handed pass. That was the last time we seen him. Know he hurt his hamstring, got cut. Gage go from third string, or in this case, fourth string, undrafted, to third string, the second string. Now he's running with the ones. Meanwhile, Shedeur ain't moved up one bit and went out there with the whole offensive line that got cut. You can't tell me it's a foul competition and it's a quarterback competition when Shedeur is out there with everybody that got cut. What you want him to do? Yeah, he made some bad plays. Yeah, he made some bad reads. Yeah, he should have thrown the ball away. But if you ain't got no opportunity to show exactly what you can do with the top talent on your team, this is like Shedeur went to a team that was bad already and said, hey, I'm about to do this all by myself. But he got the number one sitting over there and just ain't had the opportunity to run with him. So how we gonna evaluate it foul if both ain't never had the same amount, the same first team, the same offensive line, the same receiver? Come on now. It ain't about reading quick. You can't read quick when the lineman in your face. If you feeling pressure, you can't read quick. But I'm gonna tell you one thing, Kevin Taylor. I'm gonna tell you another thing right here. Shedeur need to get on that VR. I know we had joked about it, and we were making fun of it with Kevin talking about VR. Hey, after I watched this video about Jaden Daniels and how he did that VR at LSU, and he said whatever team that drafted him, they gotta get that VR. And I ain't seen it, but I watched this video. They were talking about it. That VR helped speed up his read process. That's why I think Jaden Daniels doing what he did last year. Now, like I said, let's see, can he duplicate what he did last year? They're gonna be the telltale. They're gonna be the telltale. Same thing with Shedeur and Dillon Gabriel and all the other young quarterbacks. They need 2 to 3 or 4 years to actually see what they're gonna turn out to be. The Emerson VR, that's what it is. Damn, God, Shedeur go through the season. Yeah, McDonald, he getting hurt too. I think Dillon Gabriel set him up. Somebody had got hurt. Nah, they don't talk about what everybody can clearly see or just nope. They taking away all his elevation play. I'm telling you, cause like, who was throwing the ball to Travis? Who was throwing the ball to LeJounte? Who was throwing the ball to Jimmy? Who was throwing the ball to Will? All I'm saying is, somebody had to throw them the ball so they can get elevated, then start getting seen and shown all their skills and their talent. But that's what I'm saying. Charlotte went to the CFL. Their season almost over. But that was the type of stuff I'm saying though. What's next? What Shedeur? Kenny Pickett gone. What is the Browns gonna do with Shedeur? Like I told y'all, it's either two things. They actually trying to develop him, or they about to keep him. They about to keep him buried on the depth chart so they can hold him for the next 4 years. Man, what's wrong with the dude Lil Knox? Whatever he is, what's wrong with him? Anyway, I just seen the video. That's why I said that. Anyway, let me see what you talking about, Seth. And what team, if he did? But that man was crazy here, cause
Sanders
They were really going at it the whole game, though.
Right there, Sanders. Right there. And a shove back.
That's not going to be good
for either one of them.
They really were going at it the whole game, though. He ain't posting that. Fact, he gonna get a chance to play. Start through to step up in the pocket. He can't step in up in the pocket. Hey Kevin, go watch my live last night. I broke down the film. It wasn't no way to step up in the pocket. It wasn't no room to step up in the pocket. You go to the Steelers, I don't know. I ain't seen nothing. I'm about to look at something right now. Oh, the Toronto claim negotiating rights. That's what y'all seen. Same thing with what they did with Shadeur. Same thing. It makes sense. It makes sense. Now, I don't be for real. Since I see that now, hey, I don't be for real. This is what I'm about to say now. Would you rather be on the practice squad in an NFL team? Now, let me tell you, let me weigh the options for you. Would you want to be on the practice squad of an NFL team and just practice the whole year? But you do have the possibility of getting picked up by another team and joining a 53-man roster. But for how long? And if you do play good, are you going to sign an extension? That's the NFL side. Now, I'm going to tell you about the CFL side. Since Toronto doing this, that means I'm pretty sure they really want Shiloh and Shedeur. As you can see, Shiloh and Shedeur Sanders could be teammates again. They probably really want Shiloh. That's why they getting the claiming rights. And he could play right now for Toronto. Like literally play. Val C say practice squad, no CFL. That's the scenario right now. Now, the agent job would be to gauge, hey, does a team want to sign Shiloh to the 53-man roster? Or do the Tampa Bay want to sign him to the practice squad? Or do another team want to put him on their practice squad? Where you could play right now for a CFL team and get some more film and potentially make your way back to the NFL, or would you want to stay in the NFL and be on the practice squad? It's a two-way street. Now, the practice squad means you still in the NFL, but you just practicing, and the possibility of you making a 53-man roster ain't that high. But injuries do happen. Now, CFL, you going to play right now. You actually going to be able to play, but you out of the NFL. So, and I don't know how long that contract is. You know, if he do sign with the CFL, I don't know how long that contract is. But that's what you wearing right now. As an agent, that's what you're looking at. But I'm pretty sure Shiloh want to stay in the NFL and have his chance and his shot to make a 53-man roster. Now, I wouldn't blame him if he did go to a practice squad, or the Tampa Bay do put him on practice squad, which I think was likely going to happen. So he still got a chance to make it. All depends on what he really want to do. But that's just the scenario I came up with just to show y'all or tell y'all what his options are. What his options are. Now, that last resort, okay, he stay on the press squad. That last resort would be to go to a CFL and play. Like I said, I got a high school teammate. He's still playing the CFL right now. He's been in the CFL for some years. Well, yeah, he'll have them fans wherever he go. He just like Shedeur. He got his own brand too. So yeah, that's the option he went. But who knows? But yeah, that's what y'all was seeing when talking about the CFL. What team he on? Toronto. He on Toronto. Wow. Did my teammate played in high school with? Hold on, I ain't pull it up. There he is right now. Man, that name 16K a week. PS, what is PS? Yeah, Warren Moon went from to the CFL and the NFL Hall of Fame. Yep. But I don't know how many actually make that move back. But they him right here. Say he on Toronto. Hold on. Don't look like it. He ain't on there no more. I don't know what team he on. Oh, I'm doing my own little research right now. Hold on. Yeah, he graduated a year after me. But yeah. I don't know. He's still on the team. Oh, you might be done. Yeah, that was 2 years ago. You might be done. You might have 2 rings though. Anyway, but yeah. I tried out for them Canada team. They met with fundraisers. They 3-8 Toronto night in the international city. Number 21. Taking. 15 from Colorado. Yeah, he in the CFL. Yup. I go Jersey guy. Why you gonna buy it, Jamel? Ain't nobody up there, you know. I got the Twitch. iPhone 16, white, black, well, Nike. Who you talking about? Louis Vuitton. Who you talking about, Mrs. Brent? But yeah, that's my take.
Froze my wrist, I got snow in my locker. I took that slide like a got haters sitting front with my chair. I been like my vocal cords, I break molds. Sipping true from a Gatorade bottle, reload. They wanted bench press, I gave them big shows. Gotta be more careful how you mention me now. Went from back row to the top of the brown. Chains on chains like I just got crowned. QB1 and the fans too loud. Walk through the pain like it's Gucci on my ankle.
Hey, that demon done got you, bro. That demon done got you, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. Hey, I ain't speaking on that. It is what it is. Ain't got nothing to do with me. All I'm gonna say. All right, look. Side one, the should do us with the number 2 now. So did that mean they kept Deontay Johnson, didn't it? Let me look. Let me see. Now I hear NFC North. They ain't got a name on it yet. I guess they did say expected to cut. Well, they just didn't update it yet on NFL.com. But yeah. No key to it. Yup, the Vikings looking at Deontay Johnson. I don't see why. John Morrison, they got rid of their favorite quarterback. Yup. I'm talking about Georgia Tech and home team. Who? Going to the game with Colorado. Colorado, Georgia Tech, you go on my man up the road. Man. Nah, they playing in Colorado. They play in Atlanta next year. They play in Colorado this year. Hey, yeah, stay tuned for that live too. Stay tuned for that live. Stay tuned for that live. It probably ain't gonna be a live. It's probably gonna be a video. I'm breaking down Georgia Tech versus Colorado. I'm breaking down Georgia Tech versus Colorado. It's coming soon, and then I'm gonna do that live stream. Delaware State and Norfolk State, because Delaware State play on Thursday, I think. Deshaun Jackson, and then Norfolk State. I don't know when they play, but they coming up soon because college football back. So we're gonna start doing some of that college football. We're gonna talk about some more NFL, different teams, the key matchups, maybe the game of the week. I'm thinking about doing all that type stuff. That's your home team. Nah, I ain't got no home college team. Nah. Georgia Tech ain't been good since Calvin Johnson. And they were barely good then. But yeah. We gonna see what they do. We actually gonna see what the Browns do. Like I said, we still got a full day to wait. Well, I watch UGA, Alabama, Colorado. They're about the only 3 I really would look at. I was watching TCU when they went to the national championship. I liked the Duggins, and then I had my cousin. He played on TCU too, so I was watching TCU. But yeah, Georgia, Colorado, Alabama. That's who I really look at. Yeah, my other cousin, he played on Florida. Well, he was on the team, but yeah, he went to Florida. and was on the football team. They ain't got no receivers on their list. When I'm looking at, they got cut. They ain't got no receivers on there. None. Like I said, they probably ain't updated it yet. Yeah, we gonna talk about Mr. Brink. I don't trust the Brown. Nope. Joe Horn played 12 years. I know Doug Flutie. I don't know about none of that. I know Warren Moon, but I don't know about Joe Kappa. I don't know who that is. Yeah, they need receivers. But they still ain't done cutting though, far as I know. Cause I don't know what officially the roster is yet. So that's what I'm saying. Look at this. Top landing spot for Shedeur Sanders, Saints, Steelers, Broncos, Buccaneers, Publix. Wow. It ain't funny, but be for real though. Take Publix off. And yeah, I do think he make the Buccaneer practice squad. And I had to see the other depth chart for the Steelers and the Broncos. And I don't know about the Saints. I don't know what these teams got back there. That's the only reason. That's the only reason why I don't know. I had to look at their depth chart, see who back there. And then, like you say, some people be getting hurt. So, but like I said, I told y'all, Shiloh, that first game he did good. The next two, they were a little shaky. And then he threw that punch. I think that would have found the straw. If the Eagles do pick him up, that'd be crazy. They got the Eagles. Big 21. We know the Browns ain't picking them up. Look at this. That would have been crazy, wouldn't it? The Oregon team, man. That who that was? Yeah, he got to wrap up. He like them big hit, but not all the time. They just released a bunch of defensive players. Well, they ain't about to sign no defensive player then. Yeah, the last cut day Tuesday. Well, in an hour over here. Quincy Carter. That's what I'm saying. 10th grade taking college pictures. He was a 4-star. Like, come on now. Look at it. It was 2018. He had the wrist on then. Look, ain't that changed? Ain't that changed? Ain't that changed? Like I told you, Savage, Shadeur had one time to mess up, and you see how it exploded. Shiloh on a lower scale, but it's the same way. But I'll tell you, they were going at it the whole game, though. That was 6'7" too. He played at Missouri. Missouri. What is that? I ain't never heard of no Missouri. And you been in the league a while. 2021, round 5 pick by the Vikings. I don't know where Central Missouri I get. You know they feeding them there. Who you talking about? Be lying. Go get some or be late. Too loud.
Shedeur ain't shook, boy. I slide with the raid. So dots like I'm playing Madden on rookie. Only 12 that matter, not Brady looking.
They're gonna use that hamstring excuse. Yeah, man, go get them late. It wouldn't be the NFL. It probably be it could have been the NFL the way they moving. They could lose and sell. Well, yeah, Kenny Pickett go. By that time, y'all, they ain't even gonna play with you. But yeah, that's the news. Okay, I wasn't gonna go live at all. But I appreciate y'all. But yeah, I don't know how many spots left. I guess I need to look real quick. On the ESPN Fantasy League. ESPN Fantasy League still. Let me check first. Hold on. Yeah, I got 6 spots left. On the 6-man. I mean, not the 6-man. The 12-man league, I got 6 spots left. Hey, if you want to join and you ain't joined the first one, or if you just want to join again and get in the second one, Fantasy League is free. Because the 12-man going to be a little different from the 20-man. Because the 20-man, that's going to be, from what I heard, I ain't never did no 20-man. It's going to be a little tougher. So, yeah. If you want to jump in the 12-man, there go the link. Go to my community post. Hit the link. Join that thing. We still got 6 spots left. And the draft is on Sunday, August 31st at 9 p.m. Y'all know we're going to live stream that Saturday. We're going to have a draft party. And I think I might do a second draft party since I got this one going. But we're going to see. Oh, that boy finally reached the agreement. $14 million raise from this year, boosting 2025 salary to $30 million. Come on, well, he gonna still be an unrestricted free agent, so he just got an extra $14 million. Everybody talking about that game. Like one game, like Dillon Gabriel didn't do all them turnovers. Shadeur get sacked and all of that, didn't turn the ball over. Just lost yardage. They talking about Shedeur so bad when they were congratulating Dillon Gabriel. He's crazy though. But hey, I'm about to get up all that thing. I appreciate y'all for coming. Hit that like button. Subscribe and share and tell your friend about that money, man. You already know. I gotta go to sleep. I'll be going overtime with y'all and everything else I'm doing. But appreciate y'all for coming. Y'all already know what time it is.
Yeah, yeah. Gotta be more careful how you talking to a king now. Wrist so cold, they look like Beijing clouds. They ain't believe me, I took that fall, then I flew. QB when I run the dog pound like a zoo. Gold chain swing like a moon ring pressure. 5th round pick, but I still sign letters. They was there and now I'm living every headline. Throwing 6 with my eyes closed, telepath line. Grew from the mud like a rose with a grin. I was the talk of the town, now I'm making the deals. 5th round tag on my back, that's a sticker. Still came through, throwing lasers like a wizard. They ain't wanna see me win, so I danced in the pocket. Froze my wrist, I got snow in my locker. I took that slide like a slip and slide prayer. Now I got haters sitting front with my chair. I been like my vocal cords, I break molds. Sipping truth from a Gatorade bottle, reload. They wanted bench press, I gave them big shows. Gotta be more careful how you mention me now. Went from back row to the top of the Browns. Chains on chains like I just got crowned. QB1 and the fans too loud. Walk through the pain like it's Gucci on my ankle. Media flip-flop, now they praise like a thank you. Got my gold Cuban swinging like a jump rope. In my AP, got more cuts than a cutthroat. Baptized in the hate, now I glide on the stage. Shedeur ain't shook, boy, I slide with the raid. Throw dots like I'm playing Madden on rookie. Only 12 that matter, not Brady looking. Woo!